Hi there, Charlie Winters here. Just a little recap on for today, the 24th of January. Unfortunately, it was another losing day. Um, I am seeing promise. A lot of there's some huge price horses just missing the frame, but unfortunately, with them not making the frame, it's a continuous losing day. First of all, let's start from the top. Steps. It raced in second most of the way. Caught flat-footed, weakened. That was probably the most disappointing of the day. Bailey's Eminence ran well to get a place. I saw it rallied slightly, but quite happy. I think it was about 8-1 in the end. Today's only return. Judy's Park finished very, very fast. Well, sorry, finished fast. Um, Actually, it was 16-1 in the end. When I first advised it, it was about 6-1. Um, Panned out exactly how I thought it would do. Just missed out on a place. It came fourth, paid out on the first three. Then you got Julie Johnston, 50-1. It ran well above those odds. It came sixth in the end, but I think I think it was two furlongs to go when it was in second, and it was clear of the pack. Don't get me wrong, it chased the leader, which was it probably went off too quick, but I thought, hey, oh, we've got half a chance here, but then it faded only to rally back again. So I'll be keeping an eye on that horse. I do. It's won before. I do think it's capable of winning another race. Maybe this was the one where it like just opened its lungs a bit and they're getting it a good blowout. And maybe next time they might hold it up, ready for a late run. I'll keep an eye on that one, and I may once again include it in the selections. So I've changed the website slightly. It's still under construction. January's tips from February. Well, January's tips from February from now on, every month will be on the same page. So there you go. There's a profit and loss so far. I've put the stake down for tomorrow, the 25th, which I'm about to give you the tips for. We've got a starting pot of tomorrow morning of £251. It's disappointing because obviously there's been very few profitable days, but it's like we're hitting the post, we're hitting the crossbar. It's like, all right, there's been a couple that have hit the corner flag, but every tipster gets those. Right. Here are my free racing tips for January the 25th, 2022, which is Tuesday. Lucky 15 tips for today are the, the advised bet is a 50 pence each way, lucky 15, but please only spend money that you can afford to bet with. So if you have to put a 10p each way, lucky 15 on, that's not a problem. The first selection is Battle of Marathon in the 1 o'clock at Lingfield. My rating 7 out of 10. Price round about 15.2. Right. At the beginning of last year, this horse, if it had run in this race, it would have started a really short price. This 10-year-old this time round has been in great form, but the last race it ran in, the trip was over a mile, and there was no way that could have suited it. It's never really responded to a mile. It's 10 years old now, so that would have been a real shock to the system. There's a few question marks in the race, and even though Battle of Marathon isn't in fantastic form, for me, there's too many question marks about the other horses. Tia Phillips, the apprentice that's ridden the horse the last three times, has now been replaced by Derek Keenan. Well, this jockey is like the kind of regular pilot, so I'm expecting improvement straight away. There's a good combo between them two, so let's see what happens. But at the price, yeah, I like this horse. Right, Scattercash in the 120 at Leicester. This horse has won a pointer. Sorry, this horse is a winning pointer over 2 miles 4 furlongs. So far, it's had a bit of a mixed campaign over hurdles. I think that this has really contributed to having a lenient mark, and I think it is. It's not a great horse, but I think it is ahead of its handicap mark, or could potentially, and hopefully, I believe this could be the run where it is. Lewis Dobbs has ridden the horse the last two times, and because it's been a professional race, he's been able to claim £10. Well, he can only claim £3 now, but he's got good experience on this horse now, and hopefully he gets the best out of it tomorrow. The trainer has had winners at Leicester, so yeah, I'm confident of a decent run. Certainly an improvement on what it's shown so far. The next selection is Coupe de Ball. This horse is part owned by Terry Warner, the former owner of champion hurdler Rooster Booster. Well, this horse came from France, and it's ran. Even though I've not to the last run, even the last run wasn't that bad. But it's shown promise in novice hurdles. I do think it's cut out for chasing. It does look as though it's now got a lenient mark for chasing. I do like James Bowen, decent jockey, and I just think this horse stands out as an each way selection 8-1, providing it jumps all right. If you could tell me now that the selection jumped well and completed, I would expect this horse to be in the first three. So let's see what happens on the day. But the ground, the trip, and the class of race, I think we'll go off chance here. Right. First class selection, 320 Leicester. Yes, you're right. It's the outsider of the lot. Right. Once again, there's too many question marks. Yes, you've got the horses that have won, horses that have peppered the frame, but there's not too many confirmed stayers. This horse does step up in trip and it drops in class. Yeah, it's hard to believe that a 50-1 is actually dropping in class. All right, a win might be unlikely, but I've got a funny feeling that it could sneak into the frame. A lot of these could be crying enough with just a few furlongs to go, and it's going to be hard work at Leicester, even though the ground's good. I think it's going to be hard work because there has been some rain on and off the last few days. So although this horse does prefer good ground, which I think it is, it'll be tough going, and I just couldn't leave it out. I just thought 50-1 is way too big a price. All right, might come fourth or fifth, but we've always got that chance where we fancy something that's on our side, if you see. So those four horses are 50 pence each way, lucky 15. I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Keep the stakes to what you can afford. Cheers. Charlie.